What's up, folks? How you doing? I know it's my face. It's weird. Sorry, I didn't do anything with the beard today because I just didn't. Welcome to the Pit. Monday Night Draw is back. We're going to try to kind of get a steady schedule. My schedule is going to be screwed up until after the holidays. Sorry. There's nothing really I can do about that. It just is what it is. Schedule's all crazy. But if you need me, that's where you can find me. The Instagram right there, or here on Twitch. Shoot me a message, whatever, doesn't matter. Shoot me a message, let me know what's up. Yeah, so on the docket today, I'm gonna warm up by drawing some Chainsaw Man. I got a cool idea I want to work on, some fun stuff, and then I got some commissions I need to finish. I have them, better have them, but let's show you that going on right now. First off, I have to finish this Calypso from oh, you guys can't see that. Let me switch the camera. Let me switch the camera so you guys can get in on all this fun stuff, right? You guys want to see what's happening, so let's switch the camera. Camera's not exactly the way I want it to be. There we go. Okay. So we're going to switch. We're going to draw this Calypso a little bit later. I have some Aaron Yeager from season 4. I have some more Aaron Yeager. You've seen this piece before. Someone animated my C wanted it. We're going to do Aaron's eyes. We got to finish. This is a fun one. It's Light from Death Note with Gengar back there, just being a dick. I can't wait to draw that. Finishing up Joker from Persona 5. This is basically done. I just got to do the hair and some outlining and his gloves. And then someone loves my Attack on Cookie, so they wanted something with Captain Irwin in there. So Captain Irwin and Snuffleupagus, because why not? Thought it'd be fun. I don't know. I'm crazy. But that's okay. So that's what we're going to do for a little while today. And then we might open the door for some of the friends to pop in. Let's see what's going on here. Dar. We'll see what's going on there for a second. And then I just made a huge pot of coffee. Huge pot of coffee. And if you're out there, I want to see how you guys are doing. Let me know how you is. I told the Twitterverse about what's going on, what we're going to be doing. So I want them to know what's happening. I got to check Twitter right now because Twitter's, Twitter. Twitter's Twitter. Okay, I've had enough of Twitter. We got a blank sheet of paper in front of us. It's kind of weird. Twitch is telling me weird things. I don't know what's happening here. We're okay. We already got some of our normal folks in the chat. So I figured that'd be fun. No, we're not going to do that just yet. We're going to go over here. While I'm setting up here, while I'm finishing up, did a kind of a how do I explain? Did a kind of a test. A friend of mine said that it's the most likes he's ever gotten on a story on Facebook. Oh, that's good. And it's because he posted Amy Jo Johnson and the Pink Ranger on his story on Facebook. And so I decided to see if that was a real thing. Oh, that's good. That's because you posted. And so I did it. And it's a real thing. So go figure. Whatever. Funny shit. Love it. Gotta love that. So we're going to try another one tomorrow. And you'll see how that goes. First, let's get the ball rolling here. Now, somebody let me know. Oh, first off, a little bit of fun. Man. There's a little red in this. Doo-da. So now we're gonna get on it. is the whole paper, isn't it? She really is the whole. Two. With a little bit more. She's got it there. You get the square. Yeah, you get the idea. I'm really kind of playing with shapes these days. Like I'm really going, but really not playing with shapes, but kind of going back to basics a little bit with how I'm drawing, because I'm putting together the stuff for Attack on Cookie, and I kind of want to get my shit together with that. So, in order to get my shit together with that, I'm trying to get my proportions and all that stuff together, figure it all out, get it all going. Trying to put all that kind of stuff down. And then see what happens. Now, today, you guys let me know if that's too much light and you can't. Is that better? Better or worse? Number one or number two? Number one or number two? You let me know which one is better. Ugh. That's a lot better. We'll go with that for now. But we'll adjust that. There we go. That should be a little bit better. Listen. Gotcha. We're going to go there. How long is it now? We have 15 minutes. That's plenty of time. We We are live. Ow. I shit you not. It's a huge cup of coffee. Just massive. And it probably means that I'm going to be painting and drawing all friggin' day and night and things tonight, which is exciting. Which is exciting for me anyway. I'm excited. All right. So we got that. We fixed that. So now. Trick. I thought that was a ruler. It's duck sauce. Duck sauce. Hey, what's up, buddy? Tell me what you're laughing at. Was it the duck sauce? Because the duck sauce was funny. Oh, look at that. I still had this little guy. I forgot. Chainsaw Man everywhere today. I don't have my ruler, so I got to kind of use... I can't even use this because it's not going to work. I got to get a new chair for myself. I really do have to get a new chair. Oh, yeah, well, it is a giant cup of coffee. Can you hear the rain in the background, I hope? Please let me know. Because the rain is important for me to... Cool. The rain is important because sometimes I get quiet when I'm drawing. And I want to make sure I don't, Jesus, I gotta try to move this over a little bit. Keep it there. Maybe even a little lower is fine. She's definitely got some hair going on. Okay, so to here. I have to. Gee, wow! I've never thought of that before. Really? I'm on the internet though, and I'm streaming to various places, so I don't want to get clipped with the copyright. Because we are affiliate here, and I don't want people to get mad at me and block my streams and shit like that. As a Twitch affiliate, so and look, not that that's a big deal. It's really not. It's really not. But it just means I can get into trouble. And all my sessions end up a little quiet because when I'm by myself anyway, because I don't want to talk when I'm drawing too much. Hey. Well, now that ruins everything. Hello, sir.
Hey, what's up? Sorry, I'm on my phone, so I don't know. I don't have a image set up or anything like that yet.
But we can hear you, and besides, I'm going to main screen the drawing, so you're okay. Don't worry about your image. How are you, sir?
Not bad. How are you?
Exhausted, but not tired. It's weird. I'm in a weird place with that. I'm good though. I feel great. I'm just like trying to get everything done. Let me do this though, so we don't echo on anything. Can you hear me now?
I can. Am I too
Okay.
loud?
No, you're fine.
Awesome.
I didn't want to. I didn't want the your sound to go into my speakers.
Fair enough.
Create an echo. Don't want to create an echo.
So I wonder how they'd handle the music thing if you used like the fair use policy. Like if I was to set a
I could.
radio down and put a
I
cassette in and play it.
I would catch a copyright strike and lose my affiliate status.
Wow, I didn't know that was such a big deal.
I'm monetized.
Oh, I see why. Okay.
It's different for me and other folks because I'm monetized.
Okay. Okay.
So that's why I've been one of my focuses has been to not just because of the monetization, but to get back to streaming. I want to get more subs and I want to get more people involved. And it's fun. I find it fun. I find this fun, obviously. But yeah, I'd like to keep getting paid.
Well, and I keep drawing my comics, so watching you was I was learning some stuff about how you lay out faces.
Well, yeah, I went old school with it too. I went just the circle, then the extension for the I can't get a close up of that, sorry. Then the extension for the face, the lines. The cross in the middle really helps me because it's kind of where I'm positioning everything, and then just go.
Yeah.
It's that easy, especially when you get coffee on them. It's great.
Well, when I draw my silhouettes, I never draw faces on them, and I've been trying to figure out how to kind of do that, and usually it's horrifying. So that was
Well,
cool to see.
there are 1.5 million tutorials, which is good. And there's 1.5 million books. I could pull a book out right now, but can I pull the comic out? Because you can buy the book that's inspired by these comics. Hold on. See if I
So
can.
I have a couple of like anime drawing books, but it's different. It's different trying to do it from a book than seeing someone do it.
Well, no, absolutely. But reading the book will put it in your brain. and then when you see somebody do it, then you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Then you'll be able to, oh, that's what he's doing. Oh, that's what she's doing. Oh, that's what they're doing. And it will. Ah, there they are. X. I have these pieces of gold that helped me many moons ago, and I love them. These are only three of the many that I have from Antarctic Press. I'm not even kidding.
Right on.
I'm not even kidding. These came out like 2000, something like that. What year did these come out in? I guess 2005. Yeah. So
Dang.
it gives you an idea of just a bunch of stuff, how to lay things out and things like that. And where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And then it also, I got to open this front. These are completely beat up because I use them to learn to draw. But then you can also find, you can go to Barnes and Noble, Amazon. You can find a how to draw manga books. They're thick books, like they're the size of like a Life magazine, or like one of those.
Yeah.
And they have different things, robots, mecha, bodies, chibi, this, that, the other thing, and you could really learn a lot of stuff out of those books. And then at that point, it's sit down and repetition. It's just sit down and keep drawing.
Yeah.
It's unfortunately it's that easy. I know it doesn't sound like it is, but it really is. It's just keep drawing. So what are you up to with that? Where are you with that?
So take into account, I said I was drawing my comic, but like I just draw it so the artist can draw it. That's just
Right.
in case anyone new is meeting me new, so they don't look at my book and be like, "Oh, he lied. He has Mario draw it." But I'm coming along okay. I got the last 4 pages to the artist over Thanksgiving weekend. I'm having one last print drawn, and I'm finishing up the lettering script now. So
Oh, cool. Good stuff. Glad to hear it.
yeah, I've been writing scripts for someone else's comic book the most recently, but I just got off, I think, like a month and a half, 2 months of overtime at work. So I'm just now getting started working again
That
on
sounds
comic
busy.
book stuff.
That sounds busy.
Yeah, it was, but it was worth it. I mean, the overtime during the holiday season is kind of nice.
No, it's for kidding me. It's fantastic.
Yep.
So it's fantastic. Are you kidding me? It's great. Get it while you can.
So
So when do you expect to start putting stuff together? Like your plan as of right now?
my hope would be to be putting it together mid-January
Okay.
to February, but not. I'm gonna probably launch the Kickstarter later than I did last year this year, because
Okay.
I want to actually get the book finished and then promote it a little bit and then launch the Kickstarter. Because I just jumped in last time,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it was crazed. So I want to be a little more careful getting going this time.
There's nothing wrong with Wong. There's nothing wrong with just jumping in sometimes.
Hey, I learned a lot from that. Taking the initiative to just do that, but I'd like to have an easier time this time.
Look, you make mistakes and that's fine as long as you're learning from the mistakes. So,
Exactly.
you know, it's not a
Yep.
mistake if you learn from it. It's really not. Contrary to what anybody might be telling you, it's just not. Mistakes are good things. Where the hell is
As
this?
long as they're not repeated mistakes.
Well, then you're not learning. Then it's a mistake because then you're not learning.
Yep.
It's then it's a mistake. Then it's bad. You know,
Yeah.
like the cat that keeps touching the stove. Okay, at some point you gotta be like, maybe the cat shouldn't be in the kitchen at all because it's too stupid not to. You kind of have to make that thought for some folks. What the fuck is this? Oh, okay, I see that. All right, cool. Because she has, eyebrows. And that's why I keep the music on. Well, the rain. The The rain is uncopyrighted because you can't copyright rain. That's why I leave the rain on.
I have to be careful about rain though, so I have trouble sleeping. I don't. My brain doesn't turn off, and so I listen to rain to go to sleep. And so there's been a couple times it's been raining nice. Luckily, I live in the high desert, so it doesn't rain super often here. But there's been a couple times it's rained nice and hard out here, and I just fell asleep.
That's fantastic.
It is. It's funny because we had one day at work where it was raining really hard on the roof, and I was nodding off, and I was trying to tell people like it is not. It is. This is a Pavlovian response I have trained on myself.
What's up, Dad? How are you? Angel in the house. What's up, buddy? How you been? Haven't seen you, babe. Yo, if you want to pop in, quick minute. I know you had the creators card stuff. If you want to talk about that for a second, let me know. You're more than welcome. I'm just gonna pop the link in our chat. All right, brother. Oh, if I can find my page, I lost the page. Shit. And actually, I thought we could get into a conversation, you and me, Angel, if you want, about something. But I'm gonna keep it quiet until if you do come in. So. Well, if you want to pop in for a second, if you can't, then I'll just bring up the subject out loud and you can comment on it. Whatever you want, man. You just let me know. Angel is a good buddy of mine. And he and his lovely wife just had twin girls.
Oh, nice.
So, and he is an incredible artist in his own right. Does some incredible graphic design stuff and some incredible digital art. And I wanted to talk to him about some stuff.
Oh, right on.
So
that AI art stuff is really
that's what
attracting attention, isn't it?
That's what I was going to talk about. I don't think attract is the right word. I hope it burns and dies, and I hope the person that came up with it fucking gets crotch rot for the rest of their fucking lives.
Are you allowed to use AI art?
Hold on. You're asking a big question. I just brought Angel in the room, so we're gonna. First off, ladies and gentlemen, Angel Lopez, what's up, buddy? The son of the saint. How are you, Dad? I know you got to be quiet because the babies. Congratulations, Angel just became a dad. I know your wife did all the work,
Yes,
so
sir.
you're just taking the credit.
Yeah.
Angel-
Yes, she did all the work. Absolutely.
Angel just also got off a great project, and I know the show is this weekend. I always forget to say the name wrong. The Creatives.
It's the Creative TCP. It's a trading card series that features anywhere from 50 to I think the count is like close to 100 now, artists from all over the world. Um, it's printed by Tops, so it's a pretty cool project that
That's got some stroke to it, yeah.
Yeah, the mastermind behind that is Red Guardian, which is his artist name. I forget his last name. His first name, ironically enough, is Angel. So yeah, but they're having the con this weekend, and I didn't. They offered me a table, but I didn't take it because I just became a dad and
it's a
my
little
girls
much,
are
right?
newborns, and I just can't do it right now.
Well, we have comic book creator extraordinaire, the guy behind Godslayers. This is Gage DeWolf, Nathan Angel.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you, man.
Angel hangs with us and Larry and all
Absolutely.
those guys. But Gage hangs with Larry and me and stuff like that. Angel is along with our friend No Flutter, Jen, and Atra Messer. That's my inner circle of the people. Like, these are the people that I go to for everything. Like, is this shit? Is this not shit? I feel like shit. How, and we all kind of have that circle. So that's a family. That's a deep rooted family circle, and it comes from traveling the road for many years, stuffed in a van or a Greyhound bus,
Yeah.
going to cons and sweating on each other and getting
God
stuff.
knows, we've got enough stories.
And we're not
We
gonna.
got enough stories to fill
We're not.
a couple of books,
We're not
but
gonna.
we're not getting into
We're
that
not
now.
gonna get it because I did have a question. Gage kind of started to talk about it. I'm sorry I kind of struck you down for a second because I wanted to get Angel up to speed because it's something that's been pissing me off for the last few weeks. The AI craze. Angel is a fantastic, phenomenal
Oh my
digital
God.
artist. And now, don't get now. Here's the thing, and this is from Angel's mouth. I'm paraphrasing a little bit,
Thank you,
but
sir.
we were
Appreciate that.
having a talk about that, and it was the funniest thing. He's like, "Look, I can draw on a pen and paper too. That's where this shit starts. It's the same thing. Only I like to use a fucking computer, but I'm still making it. And I've seen his projects and Jay's too and Jen's too. It's not like they just draw something or press a button and go. There's hundreds of layers on some of these projects, just hours and hours of painstaking work. And then you get,
Yeah.
but the thing that, and
Yeah, which pisses me off.
no, you know what pisses me off about it? What gets me, and then we're going to start with this. And
Yeah,
I know, Gage, you had a
obviously.
question. For years, I've sat next to you at cons and had people come up to you and go, "Oh, would you just press a button?" No, I worked my ass off on this way.
It's irritating.
It's ridiculous because now people
So
are paying $5
the
just to press
biggest,
a button.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like what pisses me off is that someone like me who's a digital artist, and I've spent years honing my craft and learning what I learned. AI, when it first started, it seemed like a good idea as far as a tool, something to add, something that can help along, fine. But people, hold on a second, guys,
No,
sorry
no,
about
do you
that.
think?
But now it's like guys like me, like that I have to fight against traditional artists that already hate me because I'm a digital guy. Now they've developed something that is gonna just feed the fuel for some of these guys that just hate digital guys and say that we just push buttons or mash pictures or whatever it is. It makes it harder for us, for people to see that we're actual artists because now there actually is something that can just at a press of a button do something.
Here's
So
the
it's irritating.
here's the worst part because people have noticed on many of these pieces that there's signatures on this art, and it's because the AI is taking, without their consent, other artists' work and literally smashing them together to create these images. Okay, let's take it a step further. You're giving this AI, who you don't know, permissions to use your photos, which are now getting smashed up and put into other photos. Morons. Now, I'm sorry, it's just stupid.
And I've seen a bunch of artists who like jump into that craze, and I'm like, do you know what you're doing right now? You're pretty much just handing over your stuff for free. Like,
Yep. And now you're also, and I guarantee you some of the people who give their stuff away on NFTs and shit like that, those are gone. But let's really take it a step further. We're going to start seeing these. And Gage, I think this is going to ask. So after I say this, please jump in. We're going to see these clowns with the print wall of AI art soon at cons, if we haven't already. And it's going to take everything in my power to light them on, to not light them on fire. Gage, I know you were saying something about that before.
Oh, no, I was just asking if you were allowed to sell that stuff because, I don't know if they have licenses and stuff like that, or
listen, there are guys
I
out
don't
there that
think
have
I
selling
could.
prints like that already.
Yeah, and I'm sure there are. Well, see, I don't know about the legalities behind it because if you paid for it, you owned it, I guess. But here's the thing: you don't know if it's used, if the particular piece in question is used with somebody else's art that was taken without their consent. You don't know that. It's like sampling a song without giving, the other artist credit and mashing it up with something else. Or it's basically at this point, I say at this point, until they figure it out, which I hope they don't. I hope it just goes away. It's like going to Google, taking an image, putting a Photoshop filter it, and calling it yours.
Okay.
As of right now, I think if I see anybody with AI prints up like that, they're just an art thief. It's art theft, as far as I'm concerned.
I haven't tried the program yet. I think they tried it the last time, not the last time, but maybe the time before when I was on Rebel Comics with Larry, but I don't. I've only seen it used that one time, but
Yeah, 'cause it's all
I'm
over the place.
hearing about it all the time.
Because it's all over the place. And as something who creates,
Yeah,
who
I mean,
does
I
this,
personally,
yeah, I don't like it. I, I, I don't like it. I really don't.
I don't know that you
listen,
can you really
with anything.
produce like you can when you draw. Like, I
They're,
mean, I didn't
they're
see
not
that from it.
drawing. They're
So the
not drawing.
No, right, right. I understand that, but I'm saying like if I have a specific
so
idea of what I'm trying to create, you can't create with AI art like that, can you?
No,
Like,
you
I
can't
mean,
say
it's
draw this.
you
That's
can
not what it's
actually,
doing. No, no. Oh,
it's
can you?
you can, but it's not you. Well, you can, but it's not perfect, right? So like you can prompt it, like let's say you want to say um just a turtle sitting on a battlefield with gunshots on it, right? It'll create something close to that in that realm, but it's gathering images from across the web, right? So it's matching up images, and it could very well be artwork that belongs to someone else, or it's going according to those prompts that you give it. So when you prompt it like that, you can very well create something close to what your idea is, but obviously not the same as if you commissioned an artist to get your actual
Right.
full-fledged idea out. So my issue with it is that, like, my issue with it is that it with anything, it could have been just used as a tool, an extra asset, something like that that could help along, but it could actually create full-fledged. I don't want to call them art pieces, but you get what I'm saying. Like that's the issue I have with it. You know, like it's no longer a tool. People who can draw a stick figure can put something together and call it art and say, "Hey, I'm an artist. You know, buy my art."
hmm.
It's creating. It's creating by taking bits and pieces of, could be millions, could be thousands of people's stuff without them even knowing. Stuff that you post on Instagram, ArtStation, wherever, can be taken. The AI can go find it because it's basically a search engine, but it's not
Hmm.
giving you exactly what it's not like. Oh, I mean, okay, now let's be real here. If you know the kids in the if the high school volleyball team wants to make some cute pictures of themselves for the high school volleyball team, okay, they're kids with their phone, whatever it is, but if you're sitting here making a book, or if you want to make some prints to put out and to sell, this won't give you
I mean,
exactly what you want exactly.
to play kind of devil's advocate too. I've seen artists use it, whereas in they'll prompt it to kind of create something that they want fine, but then they take that image and then they paint over it and then create something new all entirely. I mean,
Well,
it's a
but
very fine line,
that's almost that's almost like
it's
collage.
So I don't know
yeah,
that
but
I'd have
it's
an
a
issue
fine
with
line.
it for like personal use. Like, I'm a game master and I collect a lot of images for showing when I'm entertaining my friends in my house. But I don't know if I'd be okay with buying art that I found out someone just made that way.
Right,
I don't think I'd
that's
be
what
okay
it
with
comes
that.
down to, it's that issue. It's that issue of where does it stop, right? So like if it's just purely entertainment, hey, I get it, have at it, whatever. That's how filters got started and all that other stuff, right? But the problem is when
Right.
you start crossing over into the professional, the industry where you're just taking this and passing this along as your art, then it could become very heavy very quickly. Um, because then, let's say you, me, Pete, and are going trying to get a job as far as trying to get a specific project that we want to work on, and then here comes a guy that's dealing with AI, and he blows us all out of the water because he knows how to prompt the AI to get exactly what he needs. The rest of us who actually can do it by hand or whatever, we get screwed. And there goes whatever 10, 15, 20 years of trying to learn anatomy, trying to learn shading and techniques to actually make your art look good. There goes all that out the window because here comes somebody who just learned this AI program in maybe like a month or so, and that's it. Like he's an artist now.
Dude, I'm also concerned that there's just going to be random Joe Schmo that's going to prompt or put a bunch of, take a bunch of pictures off the internet, prompt the AI with that, and then, let's say it'll take Batman, it'll take Wonder Woman, prompt the AI with that, get something else, make prints of that shit, and start hanging it and selling them off. Because that's gonna happen
It's
if it
gonna
hasn't
happen.
already.
We're gonna see it.
Yeah,
We're gonna see
it's
it. We're gonna see it.
yeah.
Listen, if we already see guys out there that are just straight up taking images off of Google and putting a filter on it and selling that as prints, we're seeing that already. What's
Yeah,
to
no,
stop
we've
these
been seeing that. Yeah,
guys
no,
from doing that? What's to
there's
stop
nothing.
nobody? Nobody's
There's
gonna
nothing.
stop that unless you regulate it somehow.
And how do you regulate it? And yeah, I don't know that you can.
You can't. You can't. You can't.
The best thing, and I hate to do this because it means I have to be patient. The best thing anybody who doesn't like this, which me, would have to do is wait to hope that the fad itself dies down, because it will
So I don't
eventually.
know. I mean, it'll die down, but with the problem with technological advances that we're seeing, they're just gonna find a better version of that,
Oh yeah,
and whether it be a paid subscription or something, like, but people will pay the subscription to do it. Like I can see it already. Like
they're working on it
it's
now. I'm
crazy.
sure they're working on it now. I mean, here
I
I
mean,
can't.
the only upside to it is that so like I get commissioned to do comic book covers, which I'm working on one now. Shameless promotion. Sorry, Pete. Um,
That's fair by me. I was going to do the same thing. So
so if someone's commissioning me for like a specific title when the characters have their specific character briefs, I'm not going to be able to prompt an AI to do that. Because it's not going to look like the character. It's going to look like this
whatever
offset kind
meshes,
of
yeah,
aftermarket
whatever,
version of it.
yeah, whatever
Yeah, and
zombie
it's
that it creates.
not going to
Yeah,
fly. Creators are not going to go for that.
but but
That's the only
I
upside to it right now.
yeah, right now. Well, I mean, we're gonna see. I mean, what's gonna happen is what's really gonna happen too. Not just at shows and conventions and stuff. Some clown is gonna figure out a way to make big, high resolution prints of this stuff, and then try to pawn it off as high art. They're gonna do.
Oh, it's what do you call it? You could
Yeah,
do it
you can see.
now. You could do it now because those AIs, they let you download in high
Right,
res now.
exactly. See, there you go. You download a really ultra high res print. You print it out really nice on a nice, whatever, even on a canvas, whatever, if you really wanted to, and you start going to galleries with that shit. You
So,
know,
It
so
happened.
have they talked about the legality of that? Like, if you create that and stuff, it's just yours to do that with. That's what I was asking about, like licensing.
I
Like, they don't have
don't.
to get any kind of. I mean, how does that work?
I don't think it's there
I
yet.
mean, I
I
mean,
think
think. I mean, think about it. Think about it.
it's the Wild West.
If there's stuff out there now that people are making parodies of things and getting away with that,
Well, that's legal. Making a
you're
parody of something is
essentially
legal.
that's kind of a loop. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that's
kind of
that's
Oh, I
that's
illegal.
see
kind
what
of
you're
the
saying. As
loophole,
long
right?
as they've
Because it's
changed
not
more than 30% of the image, then they have the right to claim that it's their creation.
right,
The, the, the,
right,
the,
exactly. Like,
the stink of it, though, is that it's using art without consent. So it still is art theft because it's basically sampling other people's art. You know what I mean? But
but
Yeah.
guys, as much as I want to continue this convo, I got two little girls I got to feed right now.
go do your thing, bro. Thank you and congratulations again. Thanks for
All right,
jumping
guys,
in.
take
Appreciate
it
you,
easy.
brother.
Good
It was
talking to you
nice
guys, man.
meeting you.
Pleasure's all mine, brother. Take care.
I'll give you his Instagram later, Gage. You can see how incredible he is. Now we're talking about digital art and stuff. Obviously, I'm working traditional here, but there's my Wednesday, and I just did it for shits and giggles, and then I didn't think it would be as popular as it was, and it was. And this is just me looking at a picture of Jenna Ortega's Wednesday and thing there in the hand and
Mhm.
drawing. But I did this one on the tablet. Okay, just the way you're doing your stick figures and stuff like that. And I'm like, this is great. This is, blah, 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 blah. But now if somebody goes, hey, I wanted to see Wednesday Adams, pays their $5 or whatever the fuck it is for an app and puts it in there. And then they go to the show and they sell a trillion prints. It's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, really?
I mean, it could happen. I'm not saying it
Huh.
has. I'm not saying it will, but it could happen. I'm sure it's already starting somewhere out there.
Well, I mean, eventually that'll call into question the legality of it and how much of it's changed and all
No.
kinds of stuff like that.
See,
So,
I'm going to be very pessimistic about it. It won't.
You
Because
think so?
I think I know so at this point. There are so many guys out there literally with walls of prints of art that's not theirs, walls of stuff that they've taken off Google or they've taken from other artists, and they just nothing happens.
Huh.
And it just walls and walls and walls. It's not the little guy. You'll see a little guy with fan art, whatever. That's cute and that's fine, whatever. But then you'll see a guy with towers, 10 feet high, all around, of like, wow, that looks really good. And then you take a step back, and it's an image cropped from the internet with the Photoshop filter over it. So those guys are out there. At every con you go to, those guys are there. And they have been for a long time. So whatever. Do I think somebody, and I'm going to wrap it up with this, with not the stream, but the hello, Jen. My stream just got classy because no Flutter's here. Yay. Will there be a guy with AI, walls of AI prints, and selling them because they're getting away with it? Yes. And is there anything anybody's going to be able to do to stop it? Probably not. So whatever. I'm just not a fan is all. But I am a fan of Jen's. So I'm going to stop for a second. And Gage, I'm going to show you how incredibly talented my friends are, how more talented they are than I am. So let's go here. Boom. This is Jen is no Flutter. Jen is ridiculously talented. And let's boom, here we go. See this? Mm-hmm. This started like this. You see how that, and then she turned it.
It looks like a Princess Megara.
Mm-hmm. She does a lot of princess stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool.
But then on her Patreon, you can go to her Patreon, and cosplayers do lots of cosplayers do, because Jen doesn't just draw the thing. Jen, if he draws from the whole, from inside and how to build the garment from scratch. Okay, she has breakdowns of all these drawings of the layers and layers it takes to make this, to physically make this, and cosplayers do, and it's absolutely incredible.
Crazy.
Like here you go. Like, it's just crazy. It's just absolutely, like, there's the inside. You know what I mean? Jen's wicked talented. She's crazy. It's just crazy how good she is, and glad to have her as a friend. Happy to have her as a friend. And I'm gonna show off Angel too, if I can find his Instagram. I can. New Dad Angel. Here we go. Some of the stuff he's been working on.
Dang.
Not AI. This is actual drawing, digital art.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right? There he is, actually making stuff. Layer upon layer, brushstroke upon brushstroke, just like me with this little paper and shit. You know what I mean?
So wait a second. That's digital, but he's not button clicking. He's freaking drawing.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. He's drawing. He's every stitch, he's drawing everything. He's actually drawing. It's just instead of a pencil and a paper, he's using a stylus and a tablet. It's still drawing. A lot of people don't get that. He's actually drawing. It's not. It's the only difference is the materials. That's it. Yep. That's the only difference. That's the only difference. You know, so
yeah,
just throwing it out there for everybody to see. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Click. Go back to this. Click. Oh, where are we? Where's my screen? I lost the screen. Ah, great. Larry's an AI. Yeah, I'm not even entertaining that as funny. I'm done. The AI thing disgusts me. So I'll press on from that. It just does. It just makes me so sick. I you want to do a nice AI of your kids and stuff like that. Hey, look, I'm not going to stop, somebody to have fun and things like that. They're going to start. You watch. It's going to happen. And then you're going to be sad. But other than that, that's okay. So we talked about it briefly for a second, but what are you working on Godslayers wise? Like where are you exactly with everything?
Oh man. So I just over Thanksgiving break, I just sent the last 4 pages to the artist. I'm finishing the lettering script, and I'm having one more print done. So I'll probably be looking to get lettering done here in the next month and a half, and then I'm hoping to launch. I want to say in maybe April. I'm looking to, like I said, I'm looking to take it a little slower and promote it a little bit more this time.
What's the print you're working on?
Uh, so I hired Matthias Heinrich. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
The Brazilian gentleman?
I think so. Yes.
Matthias
I didn't
Enrique?
really check his nationality, but he had.
That'll help you with pronouncing the name.
Oh, okay. But I saw his black cat, and anybody who knows me on Facebook knows every time I see a picture of Felicia Hardy, I post, "Oh, Felicia," and so with like a little lovey heart eyes, and he responded to my comment, and so I went and looked at a bunch of his other art, and I asked him if he wanted to do Godslayers, and so he's doing a Godslayers print.
Cool. That's very
Yeah,
cool.
I like artists. Like that's why I think there's going to be people like me, AI or not, that are still going to be like, oh no, I like artists. Like
There
so.
are. It's not even a question of it. There absolutely are. It's just right now. I think right now people need to you either need to be on one side of it or the other. I think people you need to let your opinion be known. This is how I feel about this, and then
I don't like the idea that it's stealing other people's art. Like that's, but I guess I don't know how else they would do it. I guess I don't know.
then don't
It
do it.
just
If
I
that's
don't
your
like the
opinion.
idea that they're stealing other people's art. That's terrible.
Well, we'll see what happens with this down the road. It's not a
I
cut and
think
dry
it's going
thing
to
anymore.
wind up being called into question for the legality of it at some
I
point. It
I I
has
I
to.
Nah, I doubt it. No one gives a shit. I doubt it.
That sucks that no one gives a crap. So
No one will give a shit. They'll figure it all out. It'll be fine. Wow, somebody liked all my shit. Sorry, I was Instagram just screaming at me, and I'm like, "Why are you screaming at me? Why? Why are you screaming at me? Stop screaming at me." Instagram likes to scream at me. All right, so what are we doing? Oh, we're coming up on the hour mark, having a good time. I'm going to get back to this Mikey Mo drawing because I just watched a quick 2 episodes of Chainsaw Man. I'm like, yeah, now I got the feeling. I'll
I
probably end
haven't
up
watched
doing.
it.
I'll probably end up getting to my commissions during the Rebel Comics stream. Maybe. It's a lot of fun. Chainsaw Man is a lot of fun. It is definitely entertaining. It's different. It's a little batshit insane, which is cool, which is just right up my alley.
Is it
You
super
know,
gory?
yes. Yes, it is. It's definitely not for the kids.
My kids are all 18 or older, so.
Well, then you're fine. It's not for the little ones. It's just not. Although the little ones all know it, which is great. I always love that. That's my favorite part. They all know it no matter what anyway. So it's like, fuck it. You're not so. My favorite, the last few shows have been parents, grandparents coming up for holiday presents. And then because at the market I was at on Friday, this past Friday, I was definitely one of the few people that had anything anime, right?
Okay.
And the grandparents would come up to me. Do you have anime? Yeah. Yeah, all this, everything here. Yes, yes. Okay, because I don't know what my grandkid likes. I was like, okay, I'm gonna. Then I got after the second or third one, I started getting the rapport finally figured out. I was like, okay, listen, this is what you're going to do. Text them and ask them what they like. Yeah, but I'm not going to know what that is. Yes, but I will. Show me the text, and then I can. If they don't have that, I'll text. I'll tell you what to text back of what I have, and then we'll work from there. So you'll be fine, and blah blah blah. And it worked actually really well because that happened about 5 or 6 times,
Yeah.
which was pretty cool. But good on those grandparents for kind of. I don't know what this is, but I'd like to get something for him. Cool, I got you. It was really kind of cute. One grandpa was like, whatever happened to just Batman? I'm like, I got him too. I got him too. Don't you worry, sir. You'll be just fine. Everything will be great. But yeah, this is a lot of fun. Chainsaw Man's a lot of fun. It's not oppressively hard to get into. It's not oppressively hard to like understand either. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's kind
like,
of simple, or
it's really the first episode really just sets you up for what's okay. Here we go. This is what's going on.
Oh, right on.
So it's not a huge learning curve.
Sometimes that's unusual for an anime. There are several animes I've watched where you're like 6 episodes in and you're still like, what is going on?
Look, there are episodes, there are animes too where I get a little sick. It's like in the beginning, it's like not like I'm impatient where I want to like let's get to it already, but it's like okay, I use My Hero as a perfect example, and we all laugh about it. Like somebody would come up and look at my Hero stuff, and then their friend would like, oh, I've been looking to get into it, but I don't know. I'm like, it's only 5 seasons, so it goes pretty fast. I was like, listen, give it a try, but it's a slow burn. Well, what do you mean? It looks pretty exciting. Yes, but the first 3 episodes, and then I point to a picture of Bakugo. I wanted this kid, and I point to a picture of Deku to kill this kid for the first 3 episodes. I wanted Deku dead. I hated him.
Oh, wow.
See,
I was exactly the opposite, man. I loved Deku from the moment I met him.
Oh, he's the most annoying character in all anime history. The first 3 episodes, just so annoying. Like, oh my God,
for the first 3 episodes, I was like, what kind of sociopath is Bakugo? Like, what is that guy's problem?
See, I understood him. I understood what his thing was. I got him. He was pretty easy.
I didn't get him until the episode where they showed Deku go down into the river and offer him his hand to help him. I didn't get Bakugo until then.
Look, after he when he did his I guess audition for UA, I was like, okay, now I get this kid. Okay, cool. Okay. I see what's going on with this kid. I can get with it. And then and maybe it was planned that way. When they got it going, that's when they started, really kind of opening the onion a little bit, and you started seeing all the layers of all the other characters. And I mean all the other characters. You started learning about everybody, getting everybody's backstory, not just the heroes too, the villains too, and the world in general. So it's like, okay, now I get it. Now it's cool. Now I really get it. By the end of the first season, I'm like, yeah, I'm down. This is cool. And it moves pretty quick now, and I get it. And it's not just all about this crying kid. So, okay, I'm cool with it. And then the second season with the sports festival, I was like, oh, my God, that's it. Now it's addictive.
So for me, I got Deku from the notebooks. So right at the beginning, I got him. But like where Deku really shined for me was when he attacked that slime monster. Sorry for anyone who hasn't seen it yet. When he attacked the slime, when he attacks a slime monster that got Bakugo, that's where I got Deku. And I was like, nope, that guy's awesome. Like, I get this guy. Bakugo was a slow burn, understanding where he was coming from for me.
I put 2 and 2 together. Fire, rage. Okay, I get that. I understand that. I get that.
I love when you see his mom has the same kind of temper.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. I get him. Okay, cool. He's fire, crazy. Yes, rage. All right, cool. That's completely fair. I get it. I'm with it. It's fine. Still kind of want you to kill Deku a little bit.
So, Mr. Pete, it has been a blasty blast, but I have to cut out for the evening.
Well, you have fun, sir. You're not gonna miss another Rebel Comics, are you?
I am.
You're terrible.
I know. It's because it's the season where my wife's not busy. I spend my time with her.
How dare you?
But she's glorious, man.
I
gotta
get it,
tell
but
you.
still. I get it, but still.
She's my best friend in the world, so
No. Oh, you sappy son of a bitch. I get it then.
I'll take it. It's true, though.
That's fair. That's fair. No, that's completely fair, though. I get it, so that's fine.
So, thank you for having me on the show. It was a blast.
Thank you for sitting and watching me draw and get into a conversation with about AI art. That was kind of fun.
Yeah, and I will catch you guys soon. Like
No,
the time's coming up for me to be on for a while.
You're
So,
lying.
and hopefully Brenda's music lessons and her shows pick up again, and she'll be busy too, so that I'm not sitting there ignoring her.
All lies, lies,
Oh.
lies. I don't. Thank you, sir. We appreciate you. We will see you soon.
Have a good night.
Have fun, guys. Love to the wife.
He says love to the wife.
Goodbye, sir.
I'm trying to get to the app so that I can close it. It's on my phone right now.
Jesus Christ.
Have a good night, everybody.
We all know your phone is a potato. His phone really is a potato. Okay, so let's get back to my rain. What time is it? 10 after 8. I think we can go for a little while longer. We're just working on this. There's some things about this I really like. There's some things about this I really hate. But we're just going to go with it. Yeah, there's some stuff I don't like about this. But we're just kind of dicking around right now. So many lurkers. I love it. I love it. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us today on a Monday. Boom, 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 boom. I'm not going to do that anymore. Sorry. Then I got to figure out about what's next after this. And I think I'm going to start looking at. Best part is the coffee hasn't kicked in yet. I gotta buy new markers. These markers. I really like these markers. These are the Shanks from Infamy Arc, and they're just absolutely great. Alcohol-based markers, and they're just the absolute tits. I love these things. All right, so we will erase some of this. I bombed a huge coffee. Wow, that was a big coffee that I just took apart. I feel really good about myself. I also feel really good about not sleeping for a little bit, but that's all right. Okay, my version of Makima from Chainsaw Man. Not exactly perfect. Not exactly. Not exactly perfect, but I'm pretty happy with it. Really not super worried about line weight or anything like this with this one. This is really just a warm up. There's some things I know I don't like, but that's all right. She looks tired. She looks tired. That's what's going on here. She just looks tired. And I know that feeling. I know that look. I know that I'm dead ass tired look. Okay, I gotta put these in the mail this week. So we're gonna start inking other stuff. One of the things we're inking, we're gonna start is this. This just needs to get done. Just like done. Gotta get her done. Gotta get her done. Bullet 08. Why don't I have any smaller markers in my set? That's not my set. On my other set. I have cubbies and boxes of stuff, and it's all empty. Shit. Just marker, marker, marker. One chisel. 03. All right, 03. Kingar can be a chunkier line. And then the mountains near him can also be a chunkier line. He's got Gengar. And we'll take this other marker. And we'll get into light here. Or we won't, whatever. He's got a lot going on here. He's got a lot going on. He's got the death note right here. That's the death note. His shirt. Whoops, his shirt is rolling on me. Which is fantastic. I think this is my theme today. Unpressed shirts. because he's holding the Death Note, and we're going to get darker in here. You know what? I'm on YouTube, and I didn't even think to look. That's how much I don't care about YouTube. It's really funny. Don't care about YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. I don't care about you. Hey, I got 1 like. Cool. Nothing happened on YouTube anyway. Sick. Moving on. uh, I'm just taking a second to see all my lurkers, which I appreciate you. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Niobe. I know Phil was in there before, and then some of my normals are in there, and Aurelius was on before. So thank y'all. Appreciate that. We'll get back to this. I'm trying to at least get some inking done on this. Yeah, I dig this. It's all dusty, but I dig it. I like where we're going here. That's going to be a lot of fun. 1.5 hours. 1.5 hours. No. I'll be right back. Sorry, kids. I needed a quick pee break because that coffee really kicked my ass. Wow. So we got that going on. Cool beans. Boom. All right. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Apologize. Okay, so that's almost there. Kind of happy with that. Did this today. It's a good first try. I dig it. What next has to happen is this needs to happen. The eyes need to happen next as well. So we're going to keep going. Oh boy. I'm throwing things now. Okay. I found him. I finds him. We can kind of. Now this one I kind of feel bad about because I'm supposed to put it in the mail today. And that obviously didn't happen. But I'm working on it. We're getting there. We'll be there soon. Once we're inked, it'll take no time at all. That's the banded. This is the eyebrow. Cool. Die. I didn't know that season 4, Aaron Yeager was giving the beefcake, the eye candy out there. But apparently he was, whatever. Apparently he's very popular. Aaron Yeager's all grown up, kids. And he's sexy, apparently. Go fucking figure, right? I had no idea. News to me. And shocking news is I discovered this at Anime NYC when I got a litany of Aaron Yeager commissions. And I was like a little taken back. I was like, really? And they're like, yes. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, I'm not judging. I'm just like, holy shit. Okay. That's fine. Let's do this. Let's end that.